Everybody. This is Jawahar Alvi again, Juhi. Today I'm bringing a topic to you, um, which is just a very simple topic to do with the kids. Uh, as all of you know, that most of the kids that are at home, especially the younger ones, which are the early intervention kids, the younger kids, they like nursery rhymes a lot, right? So, one of the nursery rhymes that was my favorite, or when I was young and I used to hear it a lot, or which was very, very old, which was the oldest that I know is Old Macdonald Had a Farm. So, I chose this, poem nursery rhyme, because I thought that we can do a lot of activities with it. And I was a toddler teacher for 7 years, and I used to do a circle time with them every single day in the morning. I used to have um, almost like 15, toddlers, 15 months to 2.5 year old kids, three, sitting around me, and we used to do circle time. Now, a lot of those kids, um, they did have autism at that time, but they were undiagnosed, and so for that reason, you know, um, I can now associate a lot of things to that time when I was uh, the teacher for that small little room. I loved that time because I enjoyed it. So, the nursery rhyme that I have and the activities that are affiliated with it are different activities, and I'm going to talk about them in detail. And the rhyme that I have is Old MacDonald. So, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to sing the song with them, which is Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So, you can start with bringing out this little, visual. You can you can print it out like this, or you can even get like felt board. You can make a felt board, and on that you can cut and put these on, and you can say, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo moo here and a moo moo there, here moo, there moo, everywhere moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there, here woof, there woof, everywhere woof woof. Old MacDonald had a dog, had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. And a neigh here and a neigh there, here neigh, there neigh, everywhere neigh neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. And a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here quack, there quack, everywhere quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. And a meow meow here and a meow meow there, here meow, there meow, everywhere meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O. And a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there, here cluck, there cluck, everywhere cluck cluck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. And a barn here and a barn there, here barn, there barn, everywhere barn barn. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O. And an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here oink, there oink, everywhere oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Okay, so with that being said, first of all, we can sing this, nursery rhyme with the kids. The second activity that I have for you guys is I have this visual, storybook that I have over here, And I have actually made these animals in a way that I have, you can take them off and you can have the child fill it in later on when you're doing this activity. But first what I would like for you guys to do it, and this is one of the domains of able R, is matching. Okay, so when you start with Abel's R, the first thing that you work with is in visual perception skills, which are like really important skills, are matching, right? So the first thing that you start with matching is picture to picture matching. And always remember, guys, matching is the basic, visual perception is the basic skill for a lot of skills that come for building a child's repertoire with language, even with reading comprehension. And slowly we are building the foundational skills for how a child is going to perceive the environment. Okay, so with that being said, you can never ever underestimate the matching of a picture to picture, a picture to object, object to picture, and then the sequencing and so on and so forth as you go into the depth of these things. So the first thing that you can do is that with this visual, you can cut these pieces out and you can have a picture of the pig and you can make the kids match these pictures. So this is called as picture to picture matching. So it's like this, the matching to matching of the pictures, matching to matching of like a sheep to a sheep, and then matching of like a horse to a horse, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is one activity then you can do with it. The next activity that you can do with it is a really cool activity, and that is matching a picture to an object. So matching an object to a picture, matching an object to a picture, matching an object to a picture, matching an object to a picture. Okay, so this is object to picture matching, and you can do it both ways. So you can put a picture first and then have them put the objects to match, and you can put the objects and make them match the pictures to them. After this, the second activity could be a little bit of a sensory activity. So these cards that I have over here, these cards are, they were bought from Scholastic. So they have the touchy and feely on them. So they give you like the tactile feel. And they are like more of sensory for the kids. So they can actually touch them and they can get the sensory feel of how the horse's skin would look like. And then, for the pig, they also have this. For the cow, they also have the sensory. And for the sheep, they also have the tactile, touch for the child. Now, so this is the third activity that you did with them. The fourth activity that you could do with them is, with these cards, you can make the child label the parts of the body of the cow. So here is the mouth, here is the feet, and here are the ears. Now you are doing another activity of Abel's, which is the labeling. So you're labeling the body parts. So you're labeling, what is this cow? What are these? These are the foot, the ear, and the nose. So now you've done labeling in Abel's. You go towards horse. Again, what is this horse? And again, you are doing the feet, the ears, and the nose. In the same manner, you're doing the pig. What is this pig? And then, parts of the body you're labeling over here. And in the same manner for the sheep, you did the same. This is a sheep and you're labeling the parts. So this was the fifth activity that you can do with it. Now, another activity that you can do with the same thing is a mathematical activity. And because we are already doing, like rote counting, so you can also, make the child tack the numbers. So it's a 1. There is another 1, so you can make them match the numbers. Then there are right here, you can make them match the numbers. you can make them, then you can make them count the numbers. There are multiple activities that you can do with this. The last activity that I wanted to talk about was an activity where the children, like the kids, when once their repertoire builds up, you can actually make them label things inside the story. So for example, when you're singing this to them and you come to this page and they talk about the farmer had a cow, you can actually ask the child to pick up a picture of the cow and paste it on this square over here. So this is going to tell you if the child has the recognition of the cow or not. And in this picture over here, they say that sheep, okay? So in this, you can have the child pick up a picture of the sheep, and now they are going to develop the identification of the sheep, and they can put it over here. Now over here, it says chicken. So you're going to pick up the picture of a chicken. You're going to make the child label the picture of a chicken over here. Now over here, it says it's a dog. You make the child label the picture of a dog over here. Okay, and then over here it is a horse, and you make them label the picture of a horse. Okay, right here, and then over here, and then you can laminate them, you can put a Velcro on them. Over here it is quack quack, and then you make them do the quack quack. You can make them label this. Over here it's a cat, and you can make them label the cat. You can ask them those questions. And over here is a pig, and you can make them label the pig over here. So these are all the activities that you can do with the children. Last but not the least, there's one more activity that you're going to do with the children, which is intraverbals. And I've talked about intraverbals, which is the more complex kind of language. Excuse me. And in the more, complex kind of language, what you're going to talk about is Old Macdonald had a farm. E-ya. And you're going to make the child fill in the blanks. And on his farm, he had a... And you can even prompt them by showing them a picture of a horse, and the child can say cow. So these are how you can make them fill up the intraverbals, which means that now you're making them do like a more complexer language. So here's one small activity, but with one small activity, you made them do so many activities, right? So you're building their language, you're building their receptive skills, you're building their expressive skills, you're building their rote counting skills, you're building their matching skills, visual perceptual skills, intraverbal skills with one activity. I really hope this makes sense to you, and I really am going to encourage all of the therapists, think outside the box, think outside the box and try to change things for your kids and also for the parents too. Stay safe and stay healthy. Have a wonderful day.